And it's hard as a woman to even say that because it seems like we're full of ourselves.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, I already know, like, but I also know these people need me. That person needs advice. This person, if I just do that, that could, and that's why I became the sales diva. It's like, I can help people make 40,000 in 10 minutes, I say, because I just do a better call and bring in the revenue they couldn't do.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I just go and tell people that and show them, I feel like I'm so full of myself, because in Utah, women should stay quiet about their gifts. You know, that's how I feel. I don't know if it's true, but.
Hi, I'm Ruth Barkley, and welcome to Taste Your Magic, the YouTube channel. And this is where we love to show you our retreats where we work with people. And what's been really fun is we've been giving personal readings right in front of you. And a lot of the readings, they consist of oracle readings, anything about them, anything going on with their lives, their gifts, interesting questions, normal questions. We get all kinds. We also talk to your loved ones. And I call those angel connections. And what I love is also talking to animals. So I teach animal communication as well. And the work I do is I help gifted beings be able to see their own gifts and how to utilize them and what to do next with them. And today we have Michelle with us. And Michelle was actually, I met you through Dining with Divas.
Yeah.
Actually, on the TV show. So she was part of this big show that came out to my ranch and showcased what I did. And we played with the horses and we went on a ride, and it was supposed to be in the snow, but we got a little bit of snow. That got fun.
Yeah.
You guys were so really good on that.
Yeah.
And so you work a lot with your intuition in your business and how you interact with people. Can you share with them just a little bit of what you do and maybe the link that they could find you at?
Yeah. So basically, I created a program where it's everything sales and relationships. But most importantly, I wanted to go into corporate America and tell people that it's not that a salesperson is bad or this position, you did the wrong hire. It's that we're putting the wrong people in the wrong positions based on their personality type. Right. And so there's genders, ethnicities, generations, how you were raised. And so I go in and test people. And then I feel like I can hire and train them, especially in the sales arena, because that's the background I came from.
Yeah.
And then we can save companies a lot of money. So I originally went into business for that, but I love the Return to Love is a relationship course, which relationships and sales are hand in hand.
Yeah.
How are you coming across? How do you know they like you? How do you know that they want to be with you forever? Things like that. So yeah, I created a business of my passions, which is doing that. And so, yeah.
Well, we're going to put her link in the comments or down below.
Okay.
And I would invite you guys to go check her out because she's pretty neat. But today, how can I help you? What's a question or what's something that you want to know?
I would love to know this. So I have this great intuition with everybody else. So when I meet someone, I'm like, that personality is this. I feel like this kind of person would like that person. I can help them in this way. But for some reason in my own life, I attract so much to me to the point where like I have like 40 texts every hour. New women and men want to be friends with me. Everybody wants to bring me to networks. I feel so spread thin. But my heart like wants all of it because I love to be around certain humans and I get fueled by helping people literally. Like I would do it for free. I would do what I do for a living for free if I didn't need to make a living as a single mom. So my question to you is I just feel very torn and very confused, which is interesting because I'm so sure of myself and other people, but I'm very torn in which direction to take with my skills as a whole. And it gets overwhelming for me.
Well, I'm going to just share what kind of comes through, and then we'll explore some more.
Okay.
So the first thing that comes through is Michelle she is just designed to love deeply and feel big. Like you feel so much. You can feel emotions in an empty room of people that used to be there, or the walls have experienced. They'll talk to you. They'll show you, hey, this is who we've talked to, right? And when you interact and you open yourself up, it's almost like a gift that you're giving somebody that they have a pure access to someone who understands kindness and love. And it doesn't mean that you're going to be there every whim for them, but there's this little like trinket you almost give to people when you open your heart up, and they just gotta like beep that a little bit and be like, do you remember me? Do you like whatever they're needing in that moment? And it almost buzzes you.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm thinking of those bracelets that they actually call each other on. And so what starts to happen is, because you're just naturally built this way, you can also hold a lot too. Like your capacity is really big. And I think that what's been happening for you is you've had things and people come in that has damaged your capacity. And it's taught you how to refine it more so that it's more of, instead of a big pool to play in of love, it's like, and everybody can drink out of it, right? It's like you're going to start to narrow it into like a pipe. So the ones that get it, it can be an exchange both ways, and it's deep and it's powerful. And so while you've been moving around lately, your soul and your system's been asking you to weed things out, weed people out. And your heart has been crying over that. And still these people pull on you. You know, why, Michelle? Of all everybody else, why you? Type things. And you're like, well, there's a lot of reasons why. And it might exhaust me and you going through it. But I know who I am and I know what's going on.
Yeah.
So
and it's hard as a woman to even say that, because it seems like we're full of ourselves.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, I already know, like, but I also know these people need me. That person needs advice. This person, if I just do that could, and that's why I became the sales diva. It's like, I can help people make 40,000 in 10 minutes, I say, because I just do a better call and bring in the revenue they couldn't do.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I just go and tell people that and show them, I feel like I'm so full of myself, because in Utah, women should stay quiet about their gifts. You know, that's how I feel. I don't know if it's true, but it's that constant pull of like being a good, humble person and not, but then I know who I am, and I know that sometimes I'm in the wrong vehicle with the wrong people, and I don't know where to find the people that play big like me. You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
That's what your soul's been asking for, is to refine and filter out some of the people. And no matter how good they are, they get to be that, whatever that is. It's kind of remind me of when I started learning about trust, and some people were saying, if you don't trust someone, it's because you don't trust yourself. And that's such an interesting concept. But how I started to learn that was, I can trust people to the amount that I can trust them in the areas I can trust them. And then if I expose and rely on them in a space that they actually can't show up in or won't show up in, that's kind of my fault. And I'm kind of selling myself out, saying, oh, I hope I can trust you, you know, instead of trusting myself and trusting what they're showing me and letting it be that, right? And
It's like you believe more for them than you're seeing. So you stick around longer than you need to.
Or in some situations, I've needed something really bad and they showed up, right? And they only had a certain amount that they actually give, but they say more. And that is, for you, it's almost like you're refining those skills again. Because it got so big, so deep, so fast with so many people that loved you, that you scaled their business, you helped them meet people, they have new relationships, and then kind of left you dry.
Or they'd come to my parties and capitalize off my networks and come and take, I just feel like lots of giving, but it's like when I really need something, like, for example, it's like right now I shared with you what I'm looking for. It's like, wait, you're not going to show me to that, but I just feel like a lot of people are just one-sided right now. And I don't know if I'm off with that. I'm a huge empath and I just feel it in the world. I feel like there's a shift and I don't know where to find the people that fill me up, but I fill everybody else up. I could tell because they're like, oh, when can I hang out with you again? When can I pick your brain again? When can I? And I'm just like, I'm dealing with my own stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
well, I appreciate you showing up so I can just give to you.
Oh, yes. I love that. Thank you. I need to be given to, because it's like, you know, I'm at a crossroads. I'm not young anymore and I need I need clarity. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm, 25 years old already.
Exactly. No, you're almost 26, almost, but not quite.
Well, being single, another example of how I do this. I mean, I knew early on about year 7 that my relationship, like I'm divorced as of a year and a half ago. I knew for a fact I was with the wrong person. But it's like, oh, on paper, he's good looking. He adores me. Check, check. And then I stay and I almost stay because it's safe. Right.
Uh-huh.
And then I realize it's like I know that and I know I can attract other types of people that are going to be bigger for me, but I like stay because it's safe. And then I stay too long. And I wonder why I'm always confused in that area. Because if I know who I am so strongly, and I don't know if it's because I'm a middle child and I'm an empath. So I just go, that sounds too selfish to go after exactly what I want. But I feel like I waste a lot of time, right? And I am a girl that can actually attract that. So it's like if I would have gotten divorced 10 years ago, I could have attracted the person that's meant for me and had a few more babies. But it's like I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but they don't really know how to rise up on the level where I'm at. So I don't know what to do with all of this.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really good. So a gift that you have is you can excel things fast.
Mm-hmm.
But what starts to happen is the people and the things you're excelling at are reliant on you. And so the moment that you're like, hey, good job, go, they fall and then either seek you out again or blame you that you left them in something, right? And so what is also being asked in this refinement is start to, and you're really good at manifesting. And so the refinement is finding the people that can handle the acceleration and ask how far each acceleration point gets to be. Okay. So it's like, when you get an intuition, you're being asked and you have the universe and God on your side and you feel the pull and you go for it. But then when you stay too long, now you're doing it past what was asked and you're kind of on your own. Right. And so then you're left on your own for the energy, for the guys, because it was like, well, we said go to this point and you stayed in it longer. So, well, you can have what you want, but that wasn't asked of us. So like a phone call, when you're on a phone call and you're like having a great time and all of a sudden you start feeling it's the end of the call. It's done. It's getting done.
Yeah.
But neither one of you really hangs up. And the conversation kind of drags on. And next thing you know, somebody you love talking to, you're like, I don't know if I want to call him because I don't have that kind of time anymore. Like, I don't want to talk to him again. Like, I'm so glad I got off that phone.
Text message is our friend.
Yeah.
Right? It's like I could choose to respond when I want.
Exactly. And so that's what you're being asked right now in your space of confusion is learn where you've been pulled and asked and guided. And when that conversation is starting to come to a close, when that phase is coming to a close, because it's almost like it's the story of, when they're praying for a new home and God builds them a whole new home, but they have to move out of theirs, but they can't because they can't afford it. Well, okay, then you got a big job. Well, they can't now because they don't have time. And it just keeps piling up. And finally, God just takes out the house and they have no choice to move to this beautiful house that's been created for them. But now they're going through all that torment of the loss. And so you're in a position where if you refine that feeling of, oh, I get to kind of close this out right now, even if it's 10 minutes, 5 days, a month, whatever it is, and realign to what it is, you're going to be able to move into the big house without crushing this one. You're going to be able to still have a valuable relationship because you had the relationship where it's pure. And then when their weird side came or your weird side come, you didn't have to be a part of it. And you could come back around where it was aligned. So kind of tell me what you're hearing.
I'm hearing that I probably spend a lot of time, which could be wasted time, with people that are not able to grow on the level that I am. So I just assume that they're going to be able to receive the information I have for them.
Yeah.
And then that's why I created a business where I go and do the running in that area they're not doing. That's what my business is. So it's like, you're good at sales to here. Well, what about A, B, C, D? And I go create and I execute. Now in the entrepreneurial world, I just have to show them and they love it. I'm trying to get into corporate and they're just like, whoa, she just had ideas for 3 different positions here. She can run the business development department, the sales department, and train. And I feel like they get intimidated when really I feel they should be excited because they don't have to hire 3 people. They have me.
Yeah.
And so getting back, that's another huge question I have. It's like, I need to get back into that space. For a long story short, is when you're married, like someone has W-2 income, they have all the house under their name, and all of a sudden that's given to me, no child support, just I'm juggling it all. So I want to go partner with someone in corporate, which I came from corporate. Like nobody knows. I mean, I have my degrees. I'm top 5% of Fortune 500 companies. And it's like people aren't giving me a chance. They're not even meeting me or meeting with me. So my question is, why do I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm going to start looking, everyone's so lucky to have me. And then I can't even get opportunities that go from, it's like, oh, these people love to have you. And then it's like they fall off the earth. And I feel like with my big ideas, they get intimidated. But I would think they'd be like, heck yeah, this girl can do all that. Because mine is production. So they don't even really have to like me. If I can bring in 40 grand and they're broke, they love me. But they don't know that yet, right?
Yeah.
Because it's sales. You know, sales is different from another position. It's like, I'm going to be out there with the relationships, getting the stuff.
Yeah.
So is it too much and am I intimidating them? But if I don't say enough, there's people that hire someone else. They're like, I just like the way he thought better. So I don't know. It's almost like I feel like I don't fit in here in this culture. But if I was in another one, it would be good. So I don't know.
Everything you're saying is definitely things you've learned from it. And it kind of comes down to more of a core thing. So Michelle is giving a lot out. What do you need? What do you need? What do they need? What do they need? Why do they get shy? Why? How can this? I can do this for you. I can do that for you, right? And the core is, what is that need that she's filling in that for herself? And what is a need that she is needing fulfilled right now? Otherwise, you get caught in a loop, and you're in a loop right now. And so to pull you out of the loop for a second, what I want you to do, we're going to do it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So I want you to just go ahead and breathe into your body, wherever you will feel like breathing. Exhale and kind of relax a little bit. Shake your body a little bit. Breathe in again. Exhale. And I want you to put your hands wherever you feel called to put your hands. I want you to ask, what do I need in this? What are you noticing? Come through in a lot of interesting ways.
I feel like I'm going, what do they need of me?
Good. That's okay.
You know?
Okay, so go from there.
And then what do I need in this? I need to be led to the right people that actually need what I do or who I am. Like they actually are missing that. Like everybody else is like, this person does their job, but if only we had a person that could see things and help us here. I just want that business owner to find me and I want to find them. And I know that there's people that need me, but I can't seem to find them on my own.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So what I hear is I hear a need is to live who you are in your gifts in an area that flourishes and is seen.
Yeah.
Is there more to it?
I mean, well, I need clarity in if you have 8 things you're good at, and I know you can relate to this. It's like, I'm really good at being a horse trainer. I'm really good at being a mom. I'm really good at pictures. I'm good at bringing in revenue for people. I'm good at having people love me when I'm their sales trainer. And just with your own business, I was able to create all these different packages, right? And so it's kind of like, it was all the stuff I feel was missing from other owners of companies. They don't even know that they need someone like me because usually I was the one telling them why they need that kind of person in their business.
Yeah.
So for example, it's like you might think I'm getting clients 2 a month and I could probably handle 4, but I'm getting 2. I don't really need anybody. All I have to do is ask for referrals. But what if I could show you how to get 12 every week? And then I brought the person that can actually handle that growth. And now you can go on more vacations, but you never thought that was possible because you can't give up that trust. So I'm the girl that can bring that, but I feel like nobody gives me a chance to talk that deep because I'm too deep for people.
Right.
They want to keep it very shallow. So I don't know if I need to keep being deep or I have to pull it back and give them just bullet points of who I am. But I do feel like there's a disconnect there.
What I want you to do is I want you to go a little deeper on you. Okay. So you've got multiple gifts. You've got a way to help people excel brilliantly. And a need that you have is to be in a position where you can utilize your gifts and it benefits who you're helping, which then exchanges to also you being able to live freely in your life. So in this work that you do, in the giving work, go a little bit more into asking, okay, what's another deeper need that she has? So a lot of the times when we get in a position where we're giving, we are trying to be, so a lot of them are trying to be enough. At some point in their life, usually when they're younger, things happen to them and performance became the love. Giving outwardly was the only way they could receive. What is that other part of you wanting out of all this?
I feel like the people I was raised with, my own family, was not my people, right? And so I came to Utah, which a big California personality comes to Utah to find your people. In the entrepreneurial space, I found them all, but I still haven't been giving all of what I have that I know that people would be excited to receive because people are struggling. So I happen to have a skill set in an area that people, that I feel would help catapult their business to the next level. And my passion is because of us living a certain way, like single mom. It's like we can barely make ends meet. We need to be able to make the most amount of money in a little bit of time, but without shouting in the direction of someone that doesn't want to buy what we're doing.
Yeah.
So when you have a thing to fix all of that, and then when you talk about it, it sounds like you're full of yourself. It's just I feel like I hit walls. My need is that it's a win-win for everybody.
Win-win.
And why haven't I gotten the win-win? And I'm not able to articulate that with people.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the corporate setting here versus in California when I excelled in it. It's so different, right? And I feel like I'm always losing these director positions to a male here.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to ask a different question. Okay. So go ahead and breathe in. Exhale out. And then when you're ready, ask, has the Utah phase ended?
I'm here to do the work. I don't think, I really feel like I'm here for something.
Okay.
I wouldn't
so
be
Utah
here.
phase is still going. You haven't quite gotten it yet. The gift that was coming to you. Okay. So now what I want you to do is you're just going to kind of simplify it down. So instead of asking, why am I not, we're going to turn it around to the, how do we?
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
You know how to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to ask, what's my first step today? What's my first step today to get me in the position I want to be in?
What's my first step today to get me in position?
We'll get 3 steps for you.
Okay.
And then you have to work in faith after that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Got it.
What is my first step
First step.
that I get to take?
What's the first step I get to take?
Yeah. And then you know where you want to go.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Ready? Go ahead. And it can be super, super simple. We want it really easy. We want it really clean. We want it really clear. All right. Go ahead and ask and share what you get.
What's the first step that I need to take today? Continue reaching out to people that know who I am, and sharing with them the vulnerable, situation I'm in, even though I feel like it might hurt me. It's what I need to do because they probably have someone that's also looking for something.
Okay.
Maybe.
So your first step is to reach out to people you know and be vulnerable. Good. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath in, exhale out, and whatever you get within the first 5 seconds is pure. Okay. What is my second step?
Trust. I need to trust my source, the universe I believe I say, and I'm feeling like I'm worthy. Where is everyone? But I need to really trust it.
Okay.
Because I'm getting nervous because of the time frame that I have.
Yeah.
And I don't like that feeling because I usually can go and get what I want and I can't get what I want.
You're in a cycle of learning because it's not the juicy. You're just getting...
I'd rather go do that and see if you can do it. And then I go do it. And then I'm like, oh, good. I know what I'm doing. But it's like, this is out of my control.
You're going to another level. And that's And it's always chaotic before the next level. Okay. So your first step is go to the people that you know and be vulnerable. Second step is trust. Okay. So now I want you to ask, who's the first person I go to? Okay. All right. You ready? And you're welcome to say it if you want. A lot of people aren't even going to know who you're talking about. So when you're ready, who's the very first person that you reach out to?
If I'm honest, I've been reaching out to everybody who's an influencer that knows, likes, and trusts me that I know so far.
Yeah. But that's big. That's a big
You're right.
thing. So we're simplifying it down so you can trust the path of steps. Because you have a lot of chaos happening.
That's where I get stuck because
Okay, go ahead. Wiggle your body again.
any idea I've been coming up with, I've been doing it.
Yeah, just one, the very first person. And you don't even have to know how, just the first person you reach out to. Okay, ready? And then reset. Who is the first person I reach out to?
I'd rather not say who she is,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right, but you know. Okay. Do you want to know a second one? Or is that a lot?
No, I want the universe to lead me to
Okay.
the person that has opportunity in this space. And
Okay.
I don't know who that is because
Yes,
I know
you do.
everybody.
You just got it.
Yeah.
So now the universe is saying step 2 is trust it.
Okay.
Okay. This is where your powerful gift is so brilliant, but you've got to fall into the gift, the bigger gift around you,
Yeah, that's true.
the universe helping you. Right? So your first step is reach out to them, share your vulnerable spot and what you're looking for. Second step is
Trust.
okay. Is there a third step? No. You get to reassess after that.
I know part of my brain is doing thousands of steps in an hour and
Yeah.
I'm overwhelming myself.
That's why we pull you back
I know.
in.
I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know what else I'm missing because I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm writing
you're-
emails on LinkedIn. I'm
You're
doing
not
everything.
missing anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything, take your trust dial and just flatten that out for just a half of a second.
Yeah.
Take a breath. Say, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you.
Yeah.
And then call that person and be excited for whatever's going to come from it. Them or they know. And
Yeah.
then after that, you breathe in. Okay, what is my next step?
Okay.
Okay, what is my next step? And you take those steps and you put some trust in it.
Okay.
And it's going to be like walking on a path that is only coming out over a cliff. Every time you finally take one step, it will show you the next one for a little bit because you have a hurricane and you're only in the eye of it right now. And so all this information, you have to be in the eye of it, the headlights. That's all you get right now.
Okay.
Because you're leveling up and what is coming to you can't be wrapped into the chaos. It
Yes.
has to be in pure.
Yes.
You
I
have to
agree.
practice the trust in a new way,
Yeah.
the
Thank you.
powerful way that you know.
I know. That's why I love like animals and empaths and good friends and stuff. I feel at home with all these people. I feel like I have all these answers. And then when I go to need something like corporate job, it's like I can't find it because I'm always the one creating for everybody else.
Yeah, the energy's
Like I'd rather it
dispersed
be
too far.
opposite. Like you're like, I really need to meet whatever. I'd be like, this is me. I'd be like, that's me. I'm going to get off the phone in 20 minutes. You're going to have that number and I'm going to set up an appointment and you're going to have what you need because
Yeah.
I did it for you. That's what I've been getting paid to do.
There's
So it's like,
thousands of people
it's
that
hard
need
to
that.
just trust.
Thousands.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean.
But you're being told
Yes.
that this next level can't be wrapped into the chaos.
I know.
It's got to be in the eye.
Yes.
And that's where you simplify it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All this
Yeah.
design
They can
God
see that
energy,
later.
it's got to be able to come down into
Yeah.
what's my first step? What is your first step?
My first step is to trust and reach out to the person that I had on my mind.
Right. Now,
And-
the way you said it was you reach out to them and then trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might matter.
Reach
It might
out
matter.
to
You
them
might
and
be
then
being
trust.
like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just following this first step. And then after you do it, now you commit to trusting.
Yeah.
And then you ask for the next one. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. No,
You're
see.
so freaking cool.
I just have a lot going on. I'm like,
You
I
really
don't
do.
medicate myself. See, like everyone else will be like, that's anxiety. Like to me, it's like brilliance. But if
Yeah,
I'm
you're
in
just
the
wanting
right
to
spot,
use it.
yes.
You want to use it and you're stuck in this
And I don't want to
little eye of
overwhelm
the
people.
storm.
I almost want people to be like, Just go
Yeah.
do your thing and then have them just watch me and they'll be like, wow, that's what I need. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. I almost know what they need,
So
but
many
they don't know.
people,
Yeah.
so many people could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But that chaos
But I'm getting
can't come
drawn
in
to
it.
the relationship sector because I know that Utah needs that in me. I'm going to be helping these people connect, people who are single.
But you're following alignment.
But I need something else right now for my
Yes.
life, the corporate job. Do you see what I mean? So that's why I get torn because my gifts are over here. That is not what I need to keep my life afloat. But I need this over here.
Anytime you are in alignment and you take that step and you have it in that trust that, okay, I trust you and you trust what the answer was and you keep it clean, then everything you need in that will be coming.
I know. I almost feel like, you know what the answer is? The universe doesn't want me to work with anyone else because I need to just give my gifts to the world.
Well,
like
a lot's going to unfold, but you got to take those first steps. And you work so fast and so big that you've got to recalibrate. You're recalibrating. Yeah, and that's it. One step, two steps, recalibrate. One step, down. Two steps. Can't bring the chaos into this next phase.
Got it.
And okay.
It's like before the horse is going to run me somewhere, I've got to first get it to trust me. So when I get on it, him or her, I don't know. I'm just thinking
it's
of it.
not just you hanging on, it's a partnership.
Yes, exactly.
And you are always good at hanging on. Now you're ready for a partnership.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, who wants to be my partner? Yeah.
Very good.
I'm like, I want a partner like me. You want to do all the things I don't want to do, like deal with my son?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's brilliant too.
And
I have like the most,
about that
yeah, that's like a whole nother Oprah, but my son is like brilliant indigo child that has zero manual, but he's so brilliant. But he's so angry because he's so confused with the chaos.
Let's have a call together.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I think horse therapy would have been good for him. Remember when I was first like going to you, I'm like, he's so good with animals, but people, it's like,
right.
Oh, he's good looking. He's all the things, but he's just not, he's too big of a personality for people. So he just doesn't turn in his work at all. And then when he turns it in, it's like straight F's to straight A's. He's just a different kid. Because why do I have to listen to a teacher? It doesn't matter. I didn't want to. He just doesn't care about authority or.
Yeah, let's definitely visit with that one. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for me?
Just keep doing this work because I really think you found a way to kind of bring to light what people need, you know, and especially even me, even though I trust in myself, I really do. It's like, I know this person can get me there. I trust in myself, but it's like when you have this kind of a brain and you're not numbing it down to pharmaceutical meds, which I don't believe in, there's a lot in that. So if you can just help create that into like steps for people and they can actually follow it, that's great. So I have that message. And I've always felt that the animals, I've totally bonded with animals, and animals, like, that's why people like, your animals are so sweet and so whatever. And that was one little question. Like, do you think we attract animals based on who we are?
Yeah.
So you think we pick our animals based on our personality? I was always wanting to ask you that.
Yeah, they definitely come in to match up and show you some more and teach you some more, and or you're there to help them.
And I'm drawn to horses because they're so like running and free. I really am. Like I watch those horse videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so powerful and running down the beach. I'm like, that's how I feel in my head. I'm happy. I love this life. And then I go, oh gosh, now I have to partner up with people that think like me. And it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of chaos in that. I'd rather someone say, I'll pay you $1 million to figure out this problem, and I go figure it out, and that's it. Right? Just that one thing, because I believe in myself for that.
You've got
this. Just all the other noise, you know? Like if you can help people just channel that noise, that's good. But thank you for doing that work.
That's how you get in line. You ask one easy step for me right now. Because the slow is what's hard for you. And so as long as it's clean and precise, you do it and then get the next one. You do it, you get the next one. And then you can start involving, then your eye of the storm will start to spread out. You can fit more again.
Got it. Yeah. Don't overwhelm people so early because they don't really.
Or yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information that you got to deal with continuously. And so that's how you filter it down. Just like you create a filter for businesses and sales, you're creating a filter for your gifts and your transmissions that are coming through. And a lot of you guys can understand a little bit of what she's going through. When you are a high functioning intuitive, especially, you have a lot of information that comes through that some things you can't translate as easily. And so if you can get that one step and step two step and just kind of clean up your questions so you can get a clean answer to create that momentum. It helps so much, especially in alignment.